students, I Miss Munazza Sayyed welcome you all to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School. Today I am going to teach you English subject of grade 2. Children, today's good thought is work is worship. Work is worship. Now what do we mean by worship? Worship means to give respect and show respect to God and to pray God. Work is worship. This proverb and a good thought is said by father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi ji. Work is worship is the proverb which tells us the importance and value of work in our life. In this proverb, the honest work is meant by worship. It's our honest work only which leads us to the heights of success and satisfies all our needs. So, moving towards the studies, today what we are going to see is the exercise of lesson number 2 of English subject. Which was the lesson number 2 of English? Wonders in the water. Exactly. Now, wonders means what? As I said you, the beautiful and amazing things. Where and which beautiful things we saw? In the water. Very good. So, do you all remember which was the first wonderful thing and the animal we saw in the water? Starfish. Very good. Next, a jellyfish. Third one, an octopus. Fourth one, seahorse. Fifth one, dolphin. Sixth, a whale. Seventh one, a crab. And last is a shark. So, these all animals are very wonderful and they are amazing. They have the special qualities and the surprising things in them. So, we saw those animals and their specialities. Today, we are going to solve the exercise of lesson number 2 of English, Wonders in the Water. So, take out your canopies, take out your compass box, pencil, eraser, sharpener means it should be with you. Take out all the things. Take out your canopies, page number 11. Page number 11, lesson number 2, Wonders in the Water. Page number 11 of English session. Okay, have you all removed? Now children, see here you can see on the screen, here are some questions. Okay, what are these questions we are going to see? Now see here, answer these questions. What we have to do? Now here for this, we will answer the question orally. Okay. So, first question is, how many arms and feet does a starfish have? What is the question? How many arms and feet does a starfish have? So, how many feet does a starfish have first of all? Hundreds of feet, right? And arms, can you just remember, imagine the picture of starfish in your mind and count the arms, and you know very well children what it was. How many arms are there of a starfish? Just imagine how it looks in this shape. Okay. So, how many arms does it have? 5. Very good. And how many feet? Small feet? Hundreds of small feet. Okay. So, our next question is, which sea creature has no eyes, bones, heart, blood or brain? So, the question is, which sea creature has no eyes, bones, heart, blood or brain? Now, tell me the answer, which sea creature doesn't have Yes, do you all remember? It looks like a bell. I'll give the hint. Jellyfish, very good. So, a jellyfish doesn't have eyes, blood, heart, bone and brain too. So, it is the animal which doesn't have all these things. Why? Because its body is full of water. So, our third question is, when does an octopus throw out black ink? The question is, when does an octopus throw out black ink? Now you tell me, when the octopus throw black ink? As I said you, yes children, do you all remember? Yes, when it feels afraid or is in danger, the octopus throws, it sprays. Sprays means what? It will spray everywhere the black ink to get hide and protect itself from the enemies. Okay. Next question is, what are the three words used to describe the dolphin? What are the three words used to describe the dolphin? Now tell me, what are those three words which describes the dolphin well? Yes children, first of all, when we tell the name of dolphin, it comes that first of all friendly. Okay. Dolphin is an animal which is very friendly with all of us. Okay. Second one, it is big. Third one, it is very intelligent. Very good. So, these three words elaborate and describes the dolphin well. Big, friendly and intelligent too. Intelligent means very clever. Okay. Now fifth question is, how do whales breathe? Now how do whales breathe children? Whales come to top of the water and its head is above the water little bit, and on its head they have holes. From those holes whales breathe. Second question is merge in that. How do they talk to one another? So how they are talking to one another? By making the sound and whistling. By whistling they are talking to each other. Now whistling means what? A sharp sound. Means in that sound nothing is like the voice is not breaking, something else. The sharp sound means whistling. So they are talking to one another by making the whistling sound. Okay. So the next question is, name the animal that can only walk sideways. So what we have to do here now, we have to name the animal which walk only to the sideway. Yes, you told right, a crab. Very good. So below this we have which sea animals match these words. Now what we have to do, we have to write here the answers, means they have given us the word which sea animals match with those words, we have to write there. There may be more than one answer, means it does not mean only one answer will be there. There may be more than one, more than two answers. So what we have to do, we have to write the sea animal's name which match to these words. Okay. First one, more than two arms. More than two arms. Now let me know if you will remember that we have learnt about the animals in the water those who are having arms. So just tell me which are those animals. It may be 1, 2 or 3 in the lesson. A starfish have how many arms, children? 5. Very good. First one will be STAR, star, FISH, fish, star fish. I have given here the comma because next again one more we are going to write. Okay. So a starfish has how many arms? 5. Next, an octopus. OCTOPUS, octopus. Next we have CRAB, crab. Crab is having how many arms? 10. So these 3 are the answers. Now start writing in your Canopy textbook, children, in a neat handwriting. Sharp your pencil if you have not sharp. Okay. More than 2 arms, the words were there. So these sea animals match to these words: starfish, octopus and crab. Starfish has 5 arms and octopus have 8 arms and crab has 10 arms. So they are asking us more than 2. So 2 is less than 5. So these are the correct answers. Second one is bony. Bony is meaning, as I said you already, bones means you know, bony means a fish which is full of bones, means in that fish many bones will be there. Bony means full of bones. So next is first animal, sea animal, if you will remember in this lesson, is sea horse, which is a bony fish. Next we can see ocean sunfish. Ocean sunfish. Ocean sunfish means this is one of the heaviest bony fish in the world. You might not heard this name ocean sunfish, but it is also one of the heaviest animal, sea animal on the earth, which sea animal is full of bones too, like seahorse. So bony fishes means SEAHORSE, seahorse, as I said you. Second one OCEANS, oceans, SUNFISH, sunfish. Actually sorry, erase this S, children. Ocean sunfish. It is seahorse and ocean sunfish. Third one we have body like a bell. Body like a bell. Yes, children, you said right. Jellyfish. A jellyfish's body looks like a bell. Jellyfish. And next animal we have jelly blubber. Jelly blubber is an animal. It is also a kind of jellyfish. JELLY, jelly, FISH, fish, jellyfish, and one more JELLY BLUBBER, jelly blubber. Write in a neat handwriting, children. Don't just hurry up to finish the lesson and finish the writing. Write properly. Next one, fourth one, we have very good sense of smell. Very good, sense of smell. So, an animal which has the best sense of smell is shark. Very good. And one more we have here, the fish which is in silver color and its meat is in pink color is salmon. Salmon is a name of fish which is also having the good sense of smell. First one is right, S-H-A-R-K shark, S-H-A-R-K shark. Second one S-A-L-M-O-N, salmon. Fifth one we have many colors, many colors. So, now we have to say an animal which are in many color. Starfish, seahorse, jellyfish, and octopus and so on. Only not these animals are of many colors. Many animals are there, many sea animals are there, those which are in many color. S-T-A-R star, F-I-S-H fish, starfish. A seahorse, S-E-A-C-H-O-R-S-E, horse. Jellyfish, J-E-L-L-Y, jelly, F-I-S-H, fish. And last one, an octopus, O-C-T-O-P-U-S. Not only these animals, children, many are there which are in different color and the beautiful colors too, but only we have written here 4. Okay. If you are not getting place to write in this line, you can write here down also, children. Draw a small line with the help of scale and write the, suppose if you are not able to write octopus there, you can write down also. So, now here we saw the animals more than 2 arms, starfish, octopus, crab. Meanwhile, simultaneously you have to write the answers, children, as you are writing in your textbook. So, I am revising these things. Listen and same way you have to complete the writing too. Bony fish, bony means full of bones. Seahorse, ocean sunfish. Ocean sunfish is an animal which is one of the heaviest animal in the world and which is bony too. Body like a bell, jellyfish and jelly blubber. Jelly blubber is a kind of jellyfish. Jellyfish means a type of a jellyfish. Very good sense of smell, shark and salmon. Fifth one, many colors, starfish, seahorse, jellyfish and an octopus. More than these names also, there are many animals which are of different colors. Now, the C point is think and answer. Here you can see on the screen think and answer. The question is, why do you think a seahorse and an octopus change their colors? Now, why do you think, children, an octopus and a seahorse can change their colors? Yes, octopus, sorry, octopus, you all know that when octopus is in danger or afraid of something, what octopus will do? It will spread the black ink to hide from the enemies. Okay. Usually we also do the same thing, children, if we are in danger. Suppose by walking on the road you may see the animals coming towards you. What you will do? You will do some or the other thing to protect yourselves. Okay. In the same way, animals too do the same thing. So an octopus, to protect itself from the enemies, it sprays the black ink. And about a seahorse means when the other big animals or some or the other people who want to hunt the seahorse, what seahorse will do? It will change its color. It will not spray the ink like octopus, it will change its own color, means it will be a surprising thing to the animals and to the animals. Then what they will do? They will get afraid. How suddenly the seahorse can change its color, and they will afraid. So this is a seahorse tact, and it's a quality that seahorse can change its color in the same way how octopus does, to protect itself from the enemies. Okay. Now, as if you have finished your writing this B1, we can go for the next point. Here on the next page, you can see grammar part again we are going to solve. Very important. Pay attention here, children. Don't look here and there. See here. GRAMMAR. Grammar. Now you have to read these sentences with me, means after me. First one. A shark can smell food from far away. A shark can smell food from far away. Second one, a dolphin swims fast. A dolphin swims fast. Now we know that verbs. Now what do we mean by verbs, children? Action words and doing words. Okay. We know that verbs are action words or doing words present in that particular sentence. Now in the sentences above, smell and swims, here you can see the smell and swim, these two words are in blue color. Okay? So the smell and swims are the main verbs. Main verb means actually what they are doing in the sentence, doing that we come to know by the main verbs. This is their main work and they are doing their action. So smell and swims, these both are the verbs, main verbs. There are no other action words. So in these two sentences there are no other words, only we have here main verbs. Now we are going to read these sentences. First one is, the dolphin is jumping out of the water. The dolphin is jumping out of the water. Now here jumping, it's a doing word. So it's a main verb, means actual what they are doing, jumping. Jumping is a verb, is an action. So jumping is a main verb. So for jumping, here we have helping verb. What we have here? Helping verb. Helping verb is here is, is. So in this sentence we have jumping, main verb, means the actual work they are doing, and for jumping here we have helping verb is. A helping verb adds to or completes the meaning of a sentence. So, what is the use of helping verb is it completes the meaningful sentence. Without helping verb, we cannot complete the sentence and it will be meaningless. So, here in this point also you can see the dolphin is jumping out of the water. So, the dolphin is jumping out of the water is the correct answer. Here we have the main verb to and is as a helping verb. So, next is the dolphin. Directly we are writing jumping here, children. You just see the correction and just you will come to know the dolphin jumping out of the water. Is it correct sentence? No, because in this sentence we doesn't have is. Helping verb is missing here, but main verb we have. So, this sentence is not meaningful and it is not completed too. So, without helping verb, the sentence will not complete. If we are having the main verb in the sentence, in the same way we should have the helping verb to complete the sentence. The other helping verbs are to be, means other, here one helping verb we saw is. Many other helping verb we have like is, ARER, AMM, was, WAS WERE were, do, does, DOES does, DID did, HAS has, HAVE have, CAN can, WILL will, SHOULD should, and so on. So, these are the helping verbs we can use in the sentence. So, now children, you can see here this exercise, this we are not going to solve now. In our next English period, we will solve this exercise. Okay? Till then, what you do, in the textbook we have written the sea animals matching with those words, means the B point. So, what you have to do, the names of sea animals which we have written, for example, starfish, octopus, seahorse, and two new names you have written here today, ocean sunfish and jelly blubber. So, these all the names of sea animal you have to write in your English HW book. Okay, two times only, each word 2 times you have to write. Okay, and learn the spelling too and read lesson number 2, wonders in the water. Thank you.